Hello again, it's me. Um, this is my second video now. I'm just about to show you what I'm up to and what I've been doing so far. So this is my latest video. I did say to you that I was going to do some more upgrades. Well, the upgrade that I'm doing right now is my exhaust. So as you can see here, I've already used my original header and I've connected it up to some more pipes for my exhaust to fit. You want to check up on the part, there you go, and that is for the T-Max. It's not actually for my make of car, so I have had to modify it, hence the reason why it's got all of these little bits of connections here. So yeah, at the moment there's the original exhaust that comes off of it. It's all well and good, but I didn't like the sound of it, so that's why I changed to what I'm doing now. Just put my phone down a minute. Let me just quickly turn this around and you'll see that, there you go, there's my new twin tailpipe for my car. RD Logics I got it from. I've had to cut a section out from here and here on my bumper because when I tried to fit the exhaust, them two bits that was there on the bumper was in the way, so I've had to cut them off so I can get it as best lined up as I can possibly get it. So, but that's what it's going to look like from the back end. Let me just quickly get the body a minute and I'll just sit this on. So there you go, that's what it's going to look like with the body on. That's going to look quite nice. Chuck everything away. Stay there. So yeah, that's what I'm in the middle of doing at the moment. It's that nice shiny twin. It does go over the top of my shock tower here, which it does make it tight when I've got my shock tower and my car on. So that's the only downside, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'm happy where it's sat right now, so yeah. So I'm going to turn the car that way, so that way you can see a little bit better. So I get my gasket. I want to make sure that my gasket's sat on nice and flush first. So by doing that and that, I can get that one on there, that one on there. So that's my gasket back on. Yeah. So when I got the new exhaust, this metal piece here, it did have a fitting on it which was not for my exhaust. Like I say, I've had to modify it to make it work. So I can't seem to find it at the moment. Never mind. Don't worry about it. So yeah, I had to chop the end off because the exhaust for the T-Max, as some of you might know, the exhaust is on the back of the engine instead of on the side here, and it's also a circular output, whereas this one isn't. This one's more of a, I'd say, rectangle. But originally my manifold was sat facing that way, and I didn't want to cut my manifold and try and do it that way. So what I did is I tested it by connecting everything up like this, flipping my manifold over, and by popping that on there like that, you can see, yes, it's brought it higher up and it's going to be very, very close to the engine, but it seems to fit and it's going to do the job. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is I'm going to get them screws started first of all. I'm not going to screw them all the way in because I just want to get them started. It's just there. That's that one. I need a little bit of light, so you have to excuse me. I don't want to shine the light too high up so that will blind the camera. That's right. There we go. Does look like it is. That's great. I know I don't talk much when I'm doing things. It's not that I'm not being ignorant or anything, I'm just making sure that this goes in nice and flush. It's nice and tight. So yeah, as you can see, it's very, very close. As you can get a bit of light on the job so you can see properly. You see where it's very close, just here, to the engine. There's not much room between that at all. But that's not my issue. My issue is now how much power that's going to give me. Hopefully it's going to give me a little bit more than what, well, that little pea shooter. RD Logics, good company. I got very quick response and delivery on my exhaust when I ordered it, so very happy with the quality of the work that they put into making these twin exhausts. They look really nice, good quality, steel, polished steel. They do them in another colour as well, which is like a purpley blue colour, which obviously is not going to go with my car because I've got anodized orange bits on it, as I've shown you before on previous videos. So if you want to have a look on my previous video, by all means you can, and you'll see what I've done on that there. But yeah, that's this part now done for the time being. So when it's all properly mounted now, with the exhaust on there, I'll show you what I mean by it's going to be a little bit tight. The only thing with this, because this exhaust is not made for this car, I've got to look into making my back towers a little bit longer. And I'll show you the reason why in a second. Where the exhaust comes across here, as you can probably see, there's a bit of a hump in it just here. That's where the exhaust is directly underneath. But do you know what? For now, it'll do. It looks mint, and I can't wait to see how it performs. I've still got quite a lot of clearance on. It does actually catch, but that's almost bottomed out there anyway. So I'm not going to have too much issues with it. Dragging along, I will have a lot. That's going to scrape along quite harshly, that is. I'll have to see if I can get some longer shocks, and then that way it might drop the arse end down a bit more and bring the bottom arms down a bit longer by putting some longer shocks in, and then hopefully that way it will sit up a bit more like that sort of height, and then that way when it does accelerate it's not going to bottom out and scrape along the floor. Yeah, so for now that's where I'm up to. So there will be another video done very soon. In fact, I won't leave the next video as long because my birthday soon and my wife's got me some parts for my car, so you will have another video for me. Oh, let me quickly show you as well what I think about it on the exhaust. Obviously the breather pipe that goes on your bleed nipples, breather nipples there, on this exhaust it sits right up in here, up there somewhere, and obviously when the exhaust was sat at the side here, the clear pipe here was perfect length, but I've had to make it go all the way to the back. So what I thought I was going to do anyway was I was going to get one of the air coolers to connect onto this pipe, but then I thought to myself, hang on a minute, I've got some brake pipe for doing car brake pipes. So I went and got a little section of it. I'd say it's about 6 to 8 inches long, and I've just run it along the body of the car, along here. As you can see, that's the end of it there. It comes all the way to the back here. You can just see the brass colour there, and just cable tied that. So in effect it's going to act as a cooler because it's a length of copper piping, so it will act as a bit of a cooler for the return back to the tank. And the other reason why I like this exhaust as well, with the car having the exhaust on the side, it tend to add more weight to that side. So now I've got more weight as I hold it from the roll cage there. You can see it's added a tremendous amount of weight to the back end of the car, so I think that's why I'm going to have to get some taller shocks, so that way I can get a bit more ground clearance on it. So because if I hang that off at the end and have that bottom out, yeah, that's good. Definitely bottom out on that. So I'm gonna have to look into a new pair of shocks. I don't know what car I'd have to get them for to make them work on my car, but they're gonna have to be longer than the ones that come on this car originally. So yeah, happy days. Can't wait to have fun with it. So speak to you soon, guys. Give a thumbs up, share, subscribe to my page as well. Yeah, and if anybody wants to donate anything, you can go to my page and you'll find the link, and anything that anyone donates would be very gratefully received. Thank you very much. Until next time, see you soon.